Family, friends, and guests, welcome to the 309th commencement exercises of Bowling Green State University. Let the ceremony begin. Our commencement tradition is to begin and end each ceremony with sounds of the centennial, an original musical composition written by BGSU alumnus, Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Nowlin, director of the President's own United States Marine Band. This piece was commissioned to celebrate the centennial of Bowling Green State University. Please rise and join us in honoring our spring graduates, led by the deans of the academic colleges in the order of their founding at the university. In keeping with the significance of this momentous occasion, we ask today's attendees to observe several courtesies. To our audience and guests, please do not enter the commencement area or obstruct the movement of today's participants. A professional photographer will be taking pictures of our graduates. In honor of our graduates, please silence your cell phones. In addition, we ask our audience and guests to remain seated at the end of the ceremony for the recessional, while the platform participants, faculty, staff, and our newest alumni recess. Once the graduates leave the seating area at the conclusion of our exercise, you may join them in a reception at the front of the Stroh Center in Schmidhorst Heritage Hall. Upon leaving, you are invited to explore campus with your graduate. To our graduates, please follow the directions of the commencement marshals, ushers, and staff. Following the ceremony, you are invited to visit bgsu.edu/commencement, a website that highlights today's ceremony and your time at BGSU. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming representatives of the faculty of Bowling Green State University. And now, please welcome the President's Platform Party. Honorary degree recipient Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Nowlin, Director of Band Activities Bruce Moss, Board of Trustees Chair and Alumnus Drew Forehand, members of the Board of Trustees, academic and deans, and our Faculty Senate representative, Provost and Senior Vice President Dr. Joe Whitehead, and the 12th President of Bowling Green State University and alumnus, Dr. Rodney Rogers. Please remain standing for the national anthem under the leadership of vocalist Andrew Puchal, a graduate in the College of Musical Arts. The colors today are presented by Pershing Rifles Unit I-1 and the U.S. Air Force Detachment 620. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon. Please be seated. I'd like to thank Mr. Puschel for his performance of our national anthem. I'm Dr. Chris Fluckinger, Associate Teaching Professor of Psychology at BGSU Firelands College. And it is my pleasure, on behalf of the faculty, to officially welcome you to the 309th commencement exercise of Bowling Green State University. It's especially meaningful to me because 20 years ago to this day, I was sitting exactly where you sit. And I hope one day you'll look back with fond sentiments and positive memories. This occasion offers an opportunity to come together as a community of learners to both celebrate and reflect upon our graduates' many accomplishments. For each graduate and for all of us, this is a significant day. It is now my pleasure to introduce the 12th President of Bowling Green State University, Dr. Rodney Rogers.
Thank you, Dr. Fluckinger, and good afternoon, Spring 24 graduates, parents, families, spouses, partners, friends, and special guests of Bowling Green State University. Today, we are here to celebrate a very momentous occasion in the lives of 2,528 graduates. And it's my privilege to begin today's address by recognizing those who provide the leadership of Bowling Green. So first, let me introduce the platform party. And as I announce the names, I would ask them to stand and remain standing, and I would ask you to hold your applause until the end. Honorary degree recipient, Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Nowlin. Director of Band Activities, Dr. Bruce Moss. Board of Trustees Chair and Alumnus, Drew Forehand. Trustee and alumnus, David O'Brien. Trustee and alumnus, Jeff Radbill. Undergraduate student trustee, Cole Nemeth. Joe Whitehead, Provost and Senior Vice President. Robin Miller, Faculty Senate Chair. And I would also like to introduce the deans of our academic colleges, some of whom have led their participating colleges into the ceremony. Jennifer Waldron, Dean of the Graduate College. Dawn Chanou, Dean of the College of Education and Human Development. Ellen Schendel, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Jennifer Percival, Dean of the Allen W. and Carol M. Schmidhorst College of Business. Jim Ciesla, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Bill Mathis, Dean of the College of Musical Arts. Fei Gao, Associate Dean of the College of Technology, Architecture, and Applied Engineering. Ram Verapanini, Interim Dean of the Firelands College. Simon Morgan Russell, Dean of the Honors College, and Sarah Bushong, Dean of University Libraries. Please join me in a round of applause. So great universities are comprised of great faculty. They are absolutely at the heart of our academic mission. Their teaching skills, research, creative activities, academic expertise, and their involvement in your education is the hallmark of a Bowling Green experience. And so I would ask the faculty and staff that are with us today, representing all of our faculty and staff, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. So as we begin our ceremony, I do want to make sure that we recognize the graduates of the class of 2024. But for many of you, especially our undergraduate students, you were also members of the class of 2020. Now, I've heard from many of our students over these past several weeks during senior week that this may be your first in-person graduation ceremony. And so, I would ask you, if this is your first in-person traditional graduation ceremony, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. So, in 2020, you faced a difficult choice. To go to college, maybe wait and see what happened. Bowling Green, we were one of the first universities in Ohio to return to in-person classes and return to having students living in our residence halls. And there were a lot of questions, absolutely, a lot of questions, a lot of unknown. Could we do it? Could you do it? Could we do it together? But we didn't have all the answers, but we were confident that working together as a community, we could find a way forward. You took a chance on us, we learned a lot along the way, and we did it. You did it. So you are indeed a special class. And so, I would like to share a few statistics and facts about our spring 2024 graduates. And so, I begin by letting you know that I am pleased to report that our graduates and their classmates spent a great deal of time studying. Now, studying takes fuel, we know that, and BGSU Dining tells me that our graduates ate a lot. The Starship robots have had 511,470 deliveries. And I understand one member of this class actually had 896 deliveries themselves. Who was that? You probably have some idea who that may be. So now you endured the winds of Bowling Green. So our faculty in the School of Earth, Environment, and Society tell me in these last 4 years, our highest wind gust recorded was at 64 miles per hour. And in the last 2 years, the highest winds recorded, it was tied in January and February at 56 miles per hour. So thank you for going to classes on those days. You did, right? Yes, okay. Now, we also noted that over the last 4 years, we didn't cancel classes much, but we did have some snow days, 3 to be exact. But I went back and went through my emails, and I've had 1,822 emails requesting snow days. 3 days off, that's not bad, is it? 3 out of 1,800 requests? You never know unless you ask. But our chief information officer tells me that you consumed 325,987 thousands of terabytes of data on the Wi-Fi. So I wonder how much of that might have been playing Minecraft or maybe decoding a Taylor Swift Easter egg. No. It was Canvas. Absolutely Canvas, I'm sure, right? So the value of this Bowling Green degree that you are about to receive has never been higher. We continue to be ranked as a Tier 1 university by U.S. News and World Report, and according to the Wall Street Journal, for the 4th year in a row, our students overwhelmingly said they would choose their university, our university, this university. You would choose us again, ranking us as the #1 public university in the Midwest for 4 consecutive years. Thank you. And this past year, for the first time ever, the Wall Street Journal also recognized us for something you already know. The experience at Bowling Green is unparalleled. They ranked us as the #1 university in Ohio, big or small, public or private, #1 for the student experiences. And our student experiences, I hope you found them to be meaningful and bold, both inside and outside of the classroom. Our students have world-class opportunities, and I hope you feel you have been empowered to do good. Because that should be more than just words or a tagline. It is our mantra. It is our promise, a public university for the public good. And so, as I mentioned, in total, there are 2,528 degrees we're celebrating this year. 14.3% of our graduates are students of color. 61.6% are women. There are 126 international students representing 35 countries from throughout the world. Of those students receiving associate's or bachelor's degree, the youngest is 18, the oldest is 63. And our graduate degree recipients, the youngest is 21, and the oldest is 65. So, as you can see, our graduates include both the young and the young at heart. You are diverse. You come from small towns, suburbs, big cities. You are all from different parts of the state of Ohio, all over the United States, and from all over the world. Some of you may have completed your degree completely online, and this is the first time physically you're on campus, meeting your classmates for the very first time. However, all of you have found one thing in common. You have found a university, a community where you belong. And so, in recognition of your many accomplishments, I'm going to ask a number of students to stand and be recognized. So, if you have studied abroad, participated in a learning community, completed an internship or co-op, got involved in service learning, conducted research, taken part in an opportunity that perhaps has provided you leadership experience, such as a student organization, honoraries, or advisory boards, if you participated in athletics or club sports, residence education, student government, would you stand and be recognized? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the power of the Bowling Green experience. Thank you for engaging with this community. So please sit down now. Okay. I didn't have that in my script. Okay. But finally, I would like to recognize the heroic service of our United States veterans, active and ROTC members of the armed forces who are graduating today. Would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your service. So earning your degree today places you in a very, very select group of people. Less than 7% of the world's population has a bachelor's degree or higher. Now, you have clearly earned it, but with this degree comes immense responsibility. You see, not only have you invested in your education, not only has your family invested in education, but because you attended a public university, the citizens and residents and taxpayers of the state of Ohio and the nation, they've invested in you as well. Why? Why have they invested in you? Why have they supported public higher education? Well, certainly we know, on average, college graduates earn more money over the lifetime of their careers. There are all sorts of studies that show college graduates, they're happier, they're more adaptable in the workplace and in life. And in fact, some studies show college graduates, on average, live longer. Those are all personal benefits, certainly personal benefits that have accrued to you because you've worked hard to receive this degree. But I would also argue that with this degree, with this Bowling Green State University degree, comes a responsibility to contribute to the greater good. Our democracy requires engaged citizens. So I ask you to stay involved and engaged. You know, it starts with voting, but it's also about being active in your communities. So get involved, volunteer, and if you're able, even give. Maybe to Bowling Green, huh? No, too early to ask. But I ask you to be involved and engaged. It is an immense responsibility, and we are counting on you. I also know that none of us get to anywhere we are, any success we have in life. We've only gotten there because of the support of others. And for our graduates, I'm sure there are a lot of people that have helped you during your time here at Bowling Green. And it is my distinct pleasure to honor them at this time. And so I would ask if the parents, spouses, partners, children, grandparents, family members, friends, or anyone else who has helped one of these graduates be successful, would you please stand and be recognized? Great. So, in closing, and before I invite Provost and Senior Vice President Dr. Joe Whitehead to the podium to recommend our candidates for degrees, I'd like to speak directly to the graduates. So if you'll allow me just a few more moments to share some thoughts. So soon, you will be graduates of Bowling Green. And we absolutely want you to go out, create public good, go out and make a difference, support each other. And you know, it begins, though, with the actions of all of us individually. And so here are 3 things that I'm going to ask of you not to forget. So first, I hope you will always remain curious. The power of asking questions, trying to understand others. You know, Reinhold Niebuhr, who was a German philosopher in the 1930s, wrote, and I have this quote actually on my desk, and the quote was, sometimes we humans, we vilify the people we disagree with, and sometimes we have an exaggerated confidence in our own virtue. So it's really important to remain curious. Ask questions before you judge others or judge situations. Be curious. Be curious to understand opposing views. Be curious. In short, never ever stop learning. So be curious, okay? Be curious. 2, I ask that you remain bold and be willing to take action. You've already demonstrated that, the fact that you are here. But remain bold and take action. So don't be afraid to lean into messy challenges. The world needs more creative problem solvers and doers. Remember, it's not the sound of the flock, but the movement that causes the flock to take flight. It's not the sound, but the movement. Talk is cheap. Be bold, take action. So be curious, be bold. And the third, I would finally ask you to always be kind. The world needs more kindness. Curious, bold, kind. If you do these things, you will absolutely do well, but you will also do good. Congratulations, graduates of Bowling Green State University.
Thank you, President Rogers. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, in addition to awarding degrees for our graduates, we have the honor and privilege of granting an honorary degree. Colleges and universities have been awarding honorary degrees for generations. These degrees are symbols of the recognition and acknowledgement of significant accomplishments. It is the highest honor that an institution may bestow. Today, we continue this highly honored academic tradition. Following approval by the unanimous vote from the Board of Trustees, we honor Lieutenant Colonel Ryland Nowlin with an honorary doctorate of music education. Marine, educator, award-winning composer and conductor, and leader. Today's honorary degree recipient, Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Nowlin, is a director of the President's Own United States Marine Band. He has been part of the highly respected Marine Band since 2010, and he was promoted to his current rank of Lieutenant Colonel in December 2023, when he became the Marine Band's 29th director. Throughout his career, Lieutenant Colonel Nowlin has arranged and composed a variety of music for the Marine Band. His arrangements are frequently included in high-profile national events, including presidential inaugurations, historic national anniversaries, and countless White House events, such as state dinners, receptions, and Independence Day celebrations. I want to also note that Lieutenant Colonel Nowlin arranged and composed today's processional and recessional music, Sounds of Centennial. This piece was commissioned to celebrate the centennial of Bowling Green State University. In addition, Lieutenant Colonel Nowlin is the producer for 19 Marine Band albums and serves as the unit's education officer. Lieutenant Colonel Nowlin has Ohio roots. He is a 1996 graduate of North Royalton High School. He is an alumnus of BGSU, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Music Education and a Master of Music in Music Education. Marine educator, award-winning composer and conductor, leader, but most importantly, a faculty. President Rogers, Dr. Bruce Moss and I will now present Lieutenant Colonel Nowlin with his honorary degree, hood, and diploma.
Afternoon, everyone. I'd like to begin just by thanking everyone involved with this very unexpected honor. President Rogers, thank you for initiating this, for having the idea. I was just absolutely blown away. Dean Mathis, for your support. Dr. Moss, for hooding me today. And to the distinguished members of the boards of trustee, thank you. Thank you for trusting me with the future of Bowling Green through the work that I do. It's an unexpected honor, and it's one of a lifetime. I'm moved by those remarks. Thanks for sharing some of those things with everybody here. Having been out of the classroom for 15 years after having been in it for 10 years, remained so committed to music education, but it's through a different way. So the fact that this doctorate is in music education moves me beyond measure. And to my fellow graduates, let me say that I will keep my remarks mercifully short for you. But also I want to say that none of this was supposed to go this way. None of it was supposed to be like this. When I sat where you are 24 years ago for my bachelor's degree, or 20 years ago for my master's degree, it was actually at Anderson Arena, but the pressures and preconceived notions of what I was supposed to do with my life were much stronger than I realized. And honestly, they still are. And those words, those supposed to do with your life, those supposed to thoughts, they can be really limiting. And I really feel outside of your own ethical and moral compass, which may be the only thing about your life you can control. Outside of your ethical and moral compass, those words supposed to, if they come in your mind, just eject them. Get rid of them right away. More and more, I find ourselves as a culture asking each other, what do you want to be when you grow up? You know, and younger and younger and younger. We ask, my kids are going through this now. And I feel everything about that is wrong. Everything about that is wrong. First, it should be, what are some of the things you'd like to do with your life? What are some of the things? Not one. It's like you get one chance, choose wisely, good luck, have at it. What are some of the things you'd like to do? And not be. What do you want to be as your job or your career is going to define you? You're much more than that. You are much more than that. And third, no one really grows up. Right? Right? Nobody really grows up. It implies that there's a time that you're finished, that you're done, when we're really just a bunch of young eyes and aging bodies. Really, think about that. We're all just a bunch of young eyes in aging bodies, youthful eyes that look back at you always. When you look in the mirror next time, all of you, look at those eyes. They're the same eyes of that kindergartner that was unafraid to raise their hand. The same eyes of the person who was not afraid to make a new friend or to try something new or to get on a bike or whatever it was. They're youthful eyes in aging bodies. This is to say this, the only thing I can promise you is that you have no idea what's going to happen next. every day, forever. You never know. No one does. So if that brings you fear and anxiety, today I invite you to shift that fear and anxiety into potential and promise. The same promise and potential you will see in your youthful eyes, in your aging bodies, the next time you look in the mirror. Through my experiences here at Bowling Green State University, the mentors I had, the skills and interests I was able to cultivate and pursue, not because I was supposed to, but because they both resonated with my natural interests and could be used to fill the needs I observed in the world, I slowly amassed a body of work. I eventually sharpened an axe that proved useful in my career. But it's only recently that I identified what the underlying purpose has been all along, my underlying motivation, and it's simple. I like to help people. I like to serve others. It's service. And it may be obvious to you as you look up here, and I'm a lieutenant colonel in the United States Marine Corps, literally the service. It wasn't as obvious to me along the way, but a school needed a teacher. I like music. I like people. Let me try that. Bands need arrangements, compositions. Teachers need instructional materials to keep kids growing in the arts. I like music. I like people. I can help you. The Marine Band needed a writer, needed a conductor, and now the 29th director since 1798. I like music. I like people. I can help you. So as you think about what's next, please don't feel that you need to do what you are supposed to do. Follow that compass. Follow your compass. Identify your purpose over time and then feed it. Just keep feeding it. And remember that each step you take is only one of the many things you will get to do with your life. Each step you take is only for now, which means all the bad things that happen, thankfully, they're only for now. But all the good things that happen, like today, those are also only for now. I encourage you to savor them. Savor all of the moments. I suppose we are supposed to do that. Thank you again for this incredible honor. I can't wait to see what happens next. Thank you.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Nowlin. It's certainly a pleasure to have you back at your alma mater. And as president, I certainly want to extend my sincere thanks for your leadership, your commitment to our country, and your musical contributions. We are certainly proud to call you an alumna of Bowling Green State University. I would now like to invite Provost Whitehead to present our students as candidates for degrees to be granted today. Provost Whitehead.
Thank you, President Rogers. As Provost and Chief Academic Officer of Bowling Green State University, I have the honor to recommend our graduates for their degrees. Before I call upon our deans to present our undergraduate graduate candidates, I would like to recognize those students who have excelled in their academic endeavors and are graduating with academic distinction and honors. This is indeed a great achievement for these graduates and their families. Bowling Green State University congratulates you for your commitment and for your success. Also, I recognize the following students. There are 1,071 students receiving degrees with Latin honors this commencement at Bowling Green. To graduate cum laude, a student must have a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5. With those graduating with the distinction of cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. To graduate magna cum laude, a student must have a grade point average of 3.75. With those graduating with the distinction of magna cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And finally, to graduate with the distinction of summa cum laude requires a 3.9 grade point average. With those graduating with the distinction of summa cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And congratulations. Bowling Green is proud to recognize graduates who complete their entire collegiate academic experience with a 4.0 grade point average. A select group of 122 students have received this honor and are wearing special medallion and an orange graduation cap in recognition of this award. With those graduating with the distinction of the President's Award, please stand and be recognized. Thank you and congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the Honors College, Dr. Simon Morgan Russell, to share a few comments.
Thank you, Provost Whitehead. I am pleased to recognize the outstanding achievement of our students who have been honored through Phi Beta Kappa, Phi Kappa Phi, and who are in the Honors College. Phi Beta Kappa and Phi Kappa Phi are each one of the world's leading academic honors societies. Only about 10% of higher education institutions in the world have Phi Beta Kappa and Phi Kappa Phi chapters, and Bowling Green State University is proud to be one such institution. In addition, we have 86 students from our Honors College who are graduating this weekend. The University Honors Program was established in 1978, and it was designated as the Honors College in 2013. This community of scholars completes designated coursework and an honors project, which includes independent research. These students must maintain a 3.5 grade point average or higher in all of their coursework. They are wearing the honors medallion, a symbol of their academic success. Would our Phi Beta Kappa, Phi Kappa Phi, and honors college candidates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated.
Before we present our candidates for undergraduate degrees, I ask our graduates to think of your journey at BGSU, from your acceptance to your last final exam or project. As a student, you have experienced much during your time here. Earlier, President Rogers mentioned BGSU is ranked the #1 university in Ohio for student experience by the Wall Street Journal. You have embraced all BGSU has to offer, and you have made it your own. What does the student experience look like at Bowling Green State University? Let's watch. BGSU was founded in 1910 as a normal school, focusing on teaching and education. More than 113 years later, we have significantly grown to 9 academic colleges. To honor where we began, we will present our undergraduate candidates by the order in which our colleges were founded. I now call upon Dean Ellen Schindel to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Good afternoon. My name is Ellen Schindel, and I'm proud to serve as the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. President Rogers and members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I'm pleased and honored to present these candidates and recommend them for degrees.
Becca Madison Ludfring. Killian Michael Mead, cum laude. Gabrielle Elise Brown. Liliana E. Collier, cum laude, University Honors. Abigail Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Stephen Sherino, cum laude. Remington Tobias Ward, magna cum laude. Jacob Cycle, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Than Ming Nguyen, magna cum laude. Josiah Timothy Bates, summa cum laude. Kennedy Nicole Jackson, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Mary Grace Korducki, magna cum laude. Kylie Elizabeth Rowe. Avery Catherine Ayers, cum laude. J. Ann Flood, summa cum laude. Madison Taylor O'Halloran. Savannah Isabel Sheely, summa cum laude. Nicholas Fletcher Bowers, summa cum laude. Brennan Jeffrey Oderseed. Paige Lynn Wurstler. Caitlin Irene Prentice. Kayla Jacqueline Lovelace. Kai Lael Noak, magna cum laude. Natalie Lynn Eck. Rachel Eve Piasecki, cum laude. Carissa Simone Bell, magna cum laude. Caitlin Isabella Jeremy, summa cum laude. Jessica Lee Gower, summa cum laude, University Honors, President's Award recipient. Nicholas Allen Brown, magna cum laude, University Honors. Hannah Marie Boyle, summa cum laude, University Honors, President's Award recipient. Taylor Grace Vanek. Jamie Nicole Diamond. Meredith Kate Holler, magna cum laude. Kaylee Ann Reese, summa cum laude, University Honors, President's Award recipient. Bethany Diane Durkin, cum laude, University Honors. Jordan Jingley Ida Elizabeth Davis Cheshire, cum laude. Matthew Kenneth Alice. Bailey Jane Price, summa cum laude, University Honors, President's Award recipient. Grace Elizabeth Ritta, magna cum laude. Paige Catherine Winkle, summa cum laude. Caitlin Ann Dietz, cum laude, University Honors. Jade Nicole Lorenzen, cum laude. Catherine Kelly Manley, cum laude. Mallory Elaine Kohanic, summa cum laude, University Honors. Grace Ann Collins, cum laude. Jordan Hunter Hamilton, Freddie and Frida Falcon. Thomas Craig Ulmer. Marlo Jean Hayden. Mark Allen West, graduating with distinction. Ellison Joan Robertson, cum laude. Alexandria Moon Shore, cum laude. Regina Marie Radzowin. Jackson Andrew Long, magna cum laude. Zane Whitaker Wallace, magna cum laude. Sam C. Lasota, cum laude. Samuel David Reed. Kaylee Ann Church, cum laude, University Honors. Madison K. Dykema, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Kylie Nicole Peck, summa cum laude. Brittany E. Romer, summa cum laude, University Honors. McKenna Suzanne Maurer, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Maya Cologne. Kaylee Buchanan. Kaylee Brooke Kopenspark, cum laude. Maxwell Ikea Bradfield. Brandon Lewis Bordeaux. Taylor Renee King. Connor Alexander Cox. Lily Brianna Thomas. Taylor Hope Wise, cum laude. Sophia A. Oland, cum laude. Rachel Logan Voyas, cum laude. Lane Smith, magna cum laude. Mason Gregory Black. May Elisa LaBelle. Brooke Michelle Badgett. Brianna Jean Burdett. Paige Marie Stacy. Aaliyah Beresford, cum laude. Jasmine Lynn Light. Riley Aaron Tucker. Michaela C. Mitri. Eviana G. Goebel, cum laude, University Honors. Matea K. Heinz, cum laude. Jasmine Nicole Clerkley. Sophia E. Zekin, summa cum laude. Lucy Furness. Abigail Moret Kyle, cum laude. Lindsay C. Abbott. Amber N. Canady. Olivia Marie Sidioti. Isabella Piper Lima, magna cum laude, University Honors. Mercedes Marie Smith, cum laude. Shayna Ann Dunn. Gonzalo Pizarro III. Lexi Elizabeth Walker, summa cum laude. Kaylee Ann Kale, summa cum laude, University Honors. Hannah Rachel Glatt, cum laude. McKenna K. Young, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Madison L. Wiss. Grace Elizabeth Bryant, cum laude. Mallory Grace Slith. Allison Marie Ewers. Kaylee Boswell. Camille Jacqueline Cleaver. Jacob A. Goberman. Jacob's diploma is being presented to him by his father, Alex Goberman, Professor, Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders. Carson Breen Bellamy. Zachary Stephen Tuck. Xavier B. Bishop. Amani Nicole Price Rodriguez. Destiny Dion Dortch. Robert Paul Ramsey. Lucas Bradley Smith, magna cum laude. Robert Okonkey. Emily Hedge. Madison Noel Rex, summa cum laude, University Honors, President's Award recipient. Gabriel Emilio Soto, cum laude. Gabriella Audette Mueller, magna cum laude. Kayla J. Sensison, magna cum laude. Kaylon Brianna Clark. Stephanie Marie Truman. Brianne E. Perna, cum laude. Emily Ann Staltzer, cum laude. Alicia Marie Piles. Thomas Aaron Zebro, summa cum laude, University Honors. Allison Ann Bartholow. Deacon Alexander Cady. Deacon's diploma is being presented to him by his father, Steve, professor of management in the Schmidhorst College of Business. Also graduating, cum laude. Samuel Wayne Anspach, summa cum laude. Magdalena May Fuller, cum laude. Jacob S. Klein. Javon Anderson Venson. Tunde Fudaskasi. Trevin Everton Thomas. Rashawn Xavier Raydell Agee. Charles Evan Russell. Carly Ann Emer. Krista J. Wheeler. Lauren Marie Hussle, magna cum laude. Shelby Arlene McDaniel, magna cum laude. Mallory Ann Miller. Kerrigan Lee Fannin. Zamia Z. Kerrigan. Amaya Elise Worley. Raina Magdalena Scholes. Tara Renee Reynolds. Bailey Deemer. Emily Averill, cum laude. Celeste Yule, summa cum laude, University Honors. Leonardo Emilio Casali, magna cum laude. Phoenix Morgan Ellison, summa cum laude. Anna Catherine Withrow. Sarah Marie Pico. Lily Morgana Fritsch. Paige Marie Pastor, magna cum laude. Cade Matthew Moeller. Marley Grace Unger, magna cum laude, University Honors. Emma Kathleen Heback, summa cum laude, University Honors. Whitney Lynn Mulholland, cum laude. Alicia Eviana Eicher, cum laude. Claire Rose Smith, cum laude. Theo Eberall, magna cum laude. Rachel Ann Sherritt, cum laude. Natalie Aaron Banky, cum laude. Maya Naomi Davidson. Peyton A. Gorman. Cassie Ann Beaverson. Hayden Ningsong Motter. Courtney Lynn Payne. Jenna M. Goodwin, summa cum laude. Carmen Raquel Rodriguez. Christopher Vincent Orozco, summa cum laude. Thomas Von Curtis II. Jamie Francis Waschlager, cum laude. Madison Ann Carney. Andrew James Leonard. Ariana Noel Cunningham, summa cum laude, University Honors, President's Award recipient. Dana Lene Spock. Haley Elizabeth Holbrook. Shayana Nicole Manigotes, summa cum laude. Sydney Gabrielle Bryant. Cassie Nicole Clark. Samuel E. Rutherford. Zoe Ray Cook, cum laude. Brianna Renee Moore, summa cum laude, University Honors. Zachary James Hagan. Amber Lynn Allen. Megan Rose Klein. Summer Noel Gilkey. Paige Marilyn Palumbo, magna cum laude. Delaney Shea Crean. Alexis Paige Papa. Katie Danielle Burns, cum laude. Stephanie Ruth Rubel, cum laude. Elizabeth Ellen Cox, cum laude. Heather Catherine Kansky. Caleb Daniel Rao. Nathaniel Lee Van Dree. Laura Nicole Artuso, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Haley Kathleen Lewis, magna cum laude. Maya Michelle Wallace, cum laude. Natalie Marie Lamacchia, cum laude, University honors. Javon Sherman Carlisle Lyons, cum laude. Sarah Jean Wadsworth, summa cum laude, University honors, President's Award recipient. Phoebe C. Yoder Teet, cum laude. Melanie Nicole Amy. Jordan Alexander Kobasher, magna cum laude. Ava Zavanovec, cum laude. Kelsey Williams, cum laude. Emily Ritchie, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Dawson J. Holt. John Motter, cum laude, University honors. Jacob Raymond Liebold. Trevelyan Smith, summa cum laude. Madeline Ann Ulrich. Kiara B. Gonzalez. Jacob Lee Parton. Jacob's diploma is being presented to him by his father, Matthew Parton, Distinguished Teaching Professor and Marine Lab Director. He's also graduating summa cum laude. Connor James Johnson. Zachary Ellen Nemick, magna cum laude. Kylie Ann Marie Christ, cum laude. Brandon T. Hemsworth. Zoe Grace Williams. Kirsten A. Lewis. Sarah Rose Pescosolitito. Melissa Catherine Kunkler, magna cum laude. Sarah Patricia York. Ollie Williams. Kaylee Ray Lopez, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Delaney A. Farley. Alyssa Victoria Tudamaco, cum laude. Carissa Young-Yi Carlin, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Sorgi. Kenna Nicole Harrington. Reese LaShawn Graham, cum laude. Talon M. Bussert. Dylan Thomas Gherkins, cum laude. Daniel Jacob Falanksky, cum laude. Isaiah Manuel Zapata, cum laude. Gavin R. Green. Michaela Karen Dean. Maya Catherine Dean, summa cum laude, University Honors President's Award recipient. Megan Marquez Decius, magna cum laude. Mallory Lynn Schwartz, summa cum laude. Keegan Elizabeth Newman. Paige Nicole Thompson. Carrion Nicaela Glenn Walker. Michael Joe Joseph Fife. Ryan Irosi, cum laude. Ethan Thomas Chandler. Stephen Michael Franks, summa cum laude. Brandon Alexander Donis Cruz. Anaya Justine Cantu. Abigail Vivian Shaw. Athena Cora Town, summa cum laude, University honors. Sophia Katrine Encina, cum laude. Victor Matthew De La Cruz. Justin Balser, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Lee Binkus. Adam Kem Lambert. Ellis Cornell Harlan. Benicio Luciana Bonilla. Shelby Grace Wargo. Madeline Marie Rea. Benjamin Edward Sullivan. Emma Catherine Hess. Casey Claire Connolly. Lauren Ashley Elliott. Luke Cobb Anticoli. Nolan Richard Haas. Joshua William Hanson. Mitchell A. Thatcher. Damon Sherry, cum laude. Clementina Y. Ortiz, magna cum laude. Aiden T. Pennington. Cosette Annalise O'Connell Collins. Audrey Carleen Stiles, cum laude. L. Sensorichan. Melissa Rose Mintz, summa cum laude. Aaron Mackenzie Furlong, cum laude. Gabriella Ann Mancini. Jack McCord Clayholtz. Reagan Jean Hall, cum laude. Stephen Anthony Iwanek, cum laude, University Honors. Ashley Elizabeth Cook, cum laude. Ian E. Small, cum laude. Maxwell O'Rourke Gorman. Michael David Richardson. Ryan Michael Wade. Joseph Nathaniel Blackie, magna cum laude. Olivia Paige Ross, summa cum laude. Jessie Marie Oberski. Faith Ann Zahowski, summa cum laude. Megan Mary Stibley, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Momoko Phoebe Path, cum laude. Cameron Alexis Andres. Katerina B. Stevens. Megan Mackenzie McGuire. Megan's diploma is being presented to her by her stepmother, Annette McGuire, merchandiser and assistant to the buyer, Falcon Outfitters. She is also graduating cum laude. May Ronnie Gully. Michaela Joy Ayana Henderson, summa cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Timmons, magna cum laude. Aaron Lewis May. Mason Alec David, cum laude. Nathan Wesley Grobelki. Willow Catherine Solery. Haley Nicole Wright, magna cum laude. Donovan David Callahan. Cam Broder, magna cum laude. Atlas Mitchell, summa cum laude. Justin Scott Andrews, summa cum laude. Gregory David Bailey. Madison Melinda Queener, cum laude, University Honors. Emma Noel Schulte, cum laude. Shaw Leslie Gill. Samantha N. Nunu. Adam Jacob Firestein, cum laude, University Honors. Elizabeth Claire Vander Ark. Cameron Tyler Willis, summa cum laude, University Honors. Kyle William Nelson. Abigail Sue Gabe, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Hannah Grace Brinkerhoff. Olivia Zach, magna cum laude. Sarah Grace Stanley, summa cum laude. Sammy Heinzer. Kai Marie Nick, cum laude. Cole Thomas Williams, cum laude. Steviana Nicole Smith. Riley Abel Pearson. Kyle Richard Walsh. Brendan Dylan Manco. Jacob M. Fullenkamp. Jack Edward Jing. Eric David Scott.
Garrett Stephen Dunn. Andrew James Burrows, magna cum laude. Samuel David Dunleavy, cum laude. Madison Rain Martin, cum laude. Kayla Brooke Hellman, cum laude, University Honors. Autumn Grace Harlan. Madison Adeline Higgy. Maya Suzanne Bellini. Cameron Elena Colhurst. Catherine Diane McInerney. Kayla Elaine Baker. Edward Joseph Stephanus, magna cum laude. Ata Mubarak Carroll. Joshua Troy Nubla Rosales. Melanie James Whipple, cum laude. Jamie Dawn Carey, summa cum laude. Katarina Noel Fillmore, magna cum laude. Kylie M. Pfeiffer, cum laude. Joseph John Castellano. Joseph's diploma is being presented to him by his aunt, Cecilia Castellano, Vice President for Enrollment Management. Joseph earned summa cum laude and university honors. Karen L. Krosky, summa cum laude. Mary Ellen Wolf. Elise Snyder, summa cum laude. Olivia N. Edge, magna cum laude. Brady Hartman. Emma Elise Landals, cum laude. Rachel Marie Verveil, cum laude. Sophia Nicole Corbacero. Thomas James Pulling, magna cum laude, university honors. Ethan Cole Besselman, magna cum laude. Henry Christopher Flickinger. Zachary James Pierce. Emily Marie Jerome. Emily served as president of the undergraduate student government during the last year. Earned cum laude. Carly Elizabeth Hitchcock, summa cum laude, university honors, President's Award recipient. Debbie Meredith Bell, magna cum laude, university honors. Cassandra M. Storms, cum laude. Zachary Brown, cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Smith, summa cum laude, university honors. Anna Simone Granite, summa cum laude. Hunter James Broderick, cum laude. Ali Kirsten Douglas, cum laude. Ilana Griffin. Sierra Rain Siebold. Gabrielle Lee Phillips. Lexis Lachelle Lewis. Harley Gabrielle Dunlop, cum laude. Keely Danielle Huff. Hannah Elizabeth Messenberg, magna cum laude. Morgan Ray Musselman. Rosalie Bonnie Ann Saunders, commissioned second lieutenant in the United States Air Force. Zachary Glenn Kaltenbach, summa cum laude, also commissioned second lieutenant, United States Air Force. Sierra Carolyn Hickerson. Christine M. Reed, summa cum laude, President's Award. Cassidy Grace Parker. Charles Spencer Smith. Randy Martha Lee Kyle, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Herman, summa cum laude. Hannah Hudson Means, summa cum laude. Madison Elise Martin, summa cum laude. Trevor Allen Baker. Caitlin Rose Wimsett, magna cum laude. J.C. Marie Mox. Justin Woolpert. Christopher Matthew Lutz. Devin Chauncey Simpson. Devin's diploma is being presented to him by his grandfather, Charles Simpson, retired assistant professor, School of Human Movement, Sport and Leisure Studies. He earned summa cum laude. Skylar R. Rickett. Colin Vincent Kill. Aspen Taylor Strauss. Connor Matthew Sprague. Michael Ellard King. Michaela Elizabeth King. Ashley Elizabeth Pratt, cum laude. Megan Eliza Britton. Mariana Ann Henninger. Grace Ann Britt. Jillian Ann Pasderis. Liberty May Rose Mosier. Aaron Robert Davis. Isabella Ann Arnold. Peyton Kennedy Jones. Reagan Faith Kelly. Ashley Bryn Hale. Jenna Nicole DeBlasi. Claire Marie Mitchell, summa cum laude. Emma Lee Horner, summa cum laude, University Honors, SICSIC member. Amaya Quaker, magna cum laude, also a Frida and Freddie Falcon. Cedric J. Dorsch, Jr. Gabriel Ryan Beaver. Gabriel James Wagner, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient, SICSIC member. Lauren Ashley Clark. Yvonne Furha. Riley Shelnick, cum laude. Shelby Catherine Hall, magna cum laude. Cora K. Louise Cooley. Alexandria H. Clark. Bladen Meredith Uten. Garrett Henry Graybill. Jenna Nicole Wayland, summa cum laude, University Honors. Merrick Elizabeth Glass, magna cum laude, University Honors. James Philip Kohler, University Honors, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Nathan F. Walford, magna cum laude. Ethan James Archer. Benjamin Leo Boutwell, magna cum laude. Sarah Lane Stoner. Megan Elizabeth Schweiterman, magna cum laude. Brady Edward Lowe, cum laude. Ross C. Beaverson. Ross's diploma is being presented to him by his mother, Marcy Beaverson, Nursing Student Service Coordinator, School of Nursing. Destiny N. Bretneiser. Luca Alexander Chismar. Taylor M. Hammond. Allison Lillian Sartain, summa cum laude. Audrey Nicole Ziegler, magna cum laude. Abigail A. Nausi, magna cum laude. Ali Hassanoff, cum laude. Abdullah A. Davlatboyev, summa cum laude. Allison Faye Brown, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Ellie Genevieve Dapkus, summa cum laude. Isabella Marie Recker. Michaela Sue Thomas. Ashley Lillian Grego. Brandon Jesus Basilio, magna cum laude. Brittany Lynn Dixon. Sarah Rose Teets. Matilda Mary Westenbarger, cum laude. Jenna Elizabeth Opiol. Holly Page Krieger, Jessica M. Segura, magna cum laude, University Honors, Maurice Sparger, Benjamin Pins Lease, Charles Joseph Yazanowski, Olivia K. Gansaki, magna cum laude, Lauren Elizabeth Fraze, magna cum laude, Jordan Kelleher, cum laude, Sophia Kathleen Holler, Bryce Allen Vane, magna cum laude, Brandon Owen Peeler, cum laude, University Honors, James Richard Allen Foreman, Lane Marlowe Sykes, magna cum laude, Patrick Gregory Tracy, cum laude, University Honors, Luke Daniel Fecco, Jalen Darren Clisby, Cameron Joseph Boyd, cum laude, Kiara Raquel Schmidt, summa cum laude, University Honors, Jacob Gregory Yeager, cum laude, Elijah William Segrist, Sydney Gray Westmere, summa cum laude, Emily Elise Kropinski, Lane Michael Toby, summa cum laude, Dylan Mark Van Horn, magna cum laude, Connor Drake Harrison, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient, Ashley Rosa Samu, Grace Catherine Renard, Sarah Kathleen Madden, cum laude, Madeline Grace Hatton, summa cum laude, Samuel Paul Nikoloff III, cum laude, Danny K. Ellis, cum laude, Rowan Alexander Razi, summa cum laude, Arden Hyacinth Moore, cum laude, Chloe Aliyah Parks, cum laude, Rihanna A. Lyons, Jaden Jean Youngie, Jonathan Michael Masseri, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient, Trenton L. Riley, Drew Enos, Ellie Clayton Raymer, magna cum laude, Olivia Judith Paul, magna cum laude, Grace Elizabeth Butler, summa cum laude, Alexander William Palmerton, magna cum laude, Sean Cullen Cook, Max Vincent Porter, Ross Musara, cum laude, Wesley Scott Vert, summa cum laude, Nathaniel James Sherry, Michaela E. Monday, cum laude, Skylar L. Stevens, Eric Zachary Purcell, cum laude, Austin Tyler Vogt, Margaret Mary Rogers, Sophia Eden Swijek Dankmer, Krissa Elizabeth Simon, Hayden Allen Carter, Maria Noel Falua, Ruby Ann Margaret Brandon, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient, McKinley Marie Witt, summa cum laude, Brett E. Hogan, Alexis Rose Miller, cum laude, Laura Guthrie Below, Emma Jane Bergman, summa cum laude, University Honors, Julia Ann Zentz, Jordan Marie Foster, magna cum laude, Sydney Ruth Cruz, Aaron Thomas Vance, Alyssa Mae Russell, Emma Grace Colson, magna cum laude. Julia Vale Coleman, summa cum laude. Michaela Lynn Lang. Devin Jeffrey Herr. Zach Ventura Perry. Josephine Emma Klock. Claudia E. Kaiser. Hannah Louise Bolus, cum laude. Abigail Grace Kranak, cum laude. Lauren Corinne Gay, magna cum laude, University Honors. Natalie Jane Mara, summa cum laude, University Honors President Award. Brianna Lewis, summa cum laude, President's Award. Jacqueline Elise Jenkins, magna cum laude. Christine Adele Harper, magna cum laude, University Honors. Tracy Elizabeth Mills, cum laude. Liam K. Sullivan. Isabella Nicole Gammo, cum laude. Tyler V. Schran. Sage M. Needbalson, magna cum laude. Isabella Renee Bauer, magna cum laude. Macy Faith Wilhite, magna cum laude. Janice Grace Buer, summa cum laude, University Honors President's Award. Luke Allen Clark, summa cum laude, University Honors President's Award. Abigail L. Eggleton, magna cum laude. Rose Elizabeth Brookhart, summa cum laude, University Honors. Kyra June Fisher, magna cum laude. Heather Nicole Hardin, cum laude. Mara Sanders. Allison C. Buchanan, cum laude. Peyton Jane Cromwell. Ethan Parker Rakowski, cum laude. Austin James Keller, cum laude. Jesse Roger Drotos. Aaron E. McKenna. Nicholas Anthony Foti, cum laude. Carly Lynn Schaffner, summa cum laude. And this concludes recognition of the bachelor's candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences. I had the same thing happen.
Good afternoon. I am Bill Mathis, and am proud to serve as the Dean of the College of Musical Arts. President Rogers and members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Musical Arts, I am pleased to present these candidates and recommend them for degrees.
Alyssa Desatel, summa cum laude. Ivan Cobb, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Lee Mumford, cum laude. Hayden B. Mesnick, summa cum laude, University Honors. Luke Kalen Montmayer Bontrager, summa cum laude. Emily Lauren Jarvis, summa cum laude, University Honors. Aubrey Zolciak, magna cum laude. Grace Christian Moore. Jenna Marie Renali, Jonah Gilbert, cum laude. Noah Andrew Palicki. Joshua A. Astle. Elena Marie Stover, magna cum laude. Nathaniel Lee Thiebaud, magna cum laude. Danielle Nicole Consolo, summa cum laude. Ariana Dominica Consolo, magna cum laude. Thomas William Westfall. Cornelius James Halalay, Andrew Keith Pushel, summa cum laude. Hannah Nicole Zaborski, summa cum laude. Benjamin C. Jenkins, summa cum laude, University Honors. Shanshan Lee, magna cum laude. Christina Marie Wuchter, cum laude. Olivia Grace Nowak, summa cum laude. Eve Elizabeth Gross, magna cum laude. Avery Madison Chambers, cum laude. Kendall Hayden Davison, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Munson. Sarah's diploma is being presented to her by her father, Mark Munson, professor, music education. Sarah is a summa cum laude and President's Award. Caitlin Slesarski, cum laude. Caitlin Sue Kramer, magna cum laude, University Honors. Cadence Lynn Miller, summa cum laude. William Anthony Davis. Zoe E. Paulus, summa cum laude. Julia A. Soltis, summa cum laude. And this concludes the recognition of the bachelor's candidates from the College of Musical Arts.
Good afternoon. I'm Ram Veerapaneni, and I'm proud to serve as the Interim Dean of Firelands College. President Rogers and members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the Faculty of Firelands, I am pleased and honored to present these candidates and recommend them for degrees.
Olivia Nicole Grant. Michaela Latrice Moody Osborne. Emily Grace Schultz. Angela Nicole Hoyt. Cheyenne Nicole Phillips with distinction. Riley Lynn Davidson with distinction. Niharika Mishti Malik, highest distinction. Spencer Maxwell Keefe with distinction. Alexis Sade Miller. Emily Catherine Litz. Madison Joanne Taylor with distinction. Jennifer L. Bilbrey. Lonnie Lee Carrier. Peyton Fields. Haley Marie Singleton with distinction. Addison Marie Myers with distinction. William Patrick Tyler with distinction. Madison Kaylee Butler, highest distinction. Alyssa Mackenzie Anderson. Megan Calla Fox with distinction. Meryl Valentina Blank. Brittany Mary Euler with distinction. Stephen Kent Gwinner. Marilyn Marie Miller with distinction. Araya Lichelle Richardson. Rihanna L. Miller. Shelby Renee Goddard. Brooklyn Paige Price. Isaac Michael Rassett. Christian Sean Smith, magna cum laude. Jack Walter Flanagan, cum laude. Haley Wheatley, cum laude. Tyler Corino. Austin Parrish Ridgway. Alexander Garrett Markham. Brittany Christine Gibney. Isabel Miko. Ashley N. Schaefer. Roxanne Madeline Finzel, cum laude. Noah Roland Henderson. Luke Ethan Janik. Aiden Elliott Blinn, Connor Anthony Zabrowski, magna cum laude. Andrew R. Agason, Aaron J. Butcher, Cameron Henry McAnich, Charlotte Meta Hofert, Jaden C. Hamilton, cum laude. Austin Mitchell Lake, cum laude. Matthew Lawrence DeToda. Skylar Sinclair Turner. Brandy Jeanette Pollock, cum laude. Nancy Jo Pinano, cum laude. Kieran Jason Percival. Kieran's diploma is being handed to him by his mother, Jennifer Percival, Dean of the Schmidhorst College of Business. And Kieran's receiving highest distinction. Tessa M. Squires. Lucas Alexander Willis with distinction. Karen Santana. Rachel Ann Olds. Julia Miller. Emelina Rose Consolo. Cassidy Lynn Cheek. Audrey Michelle Birkin. Bobby Forte. Isabella Newell Brown, highest distinction. Kara M. Kroom. And this concludes recognitions of bachelor's and associate's degrees from Firelands College.
Thank you, Dean Vera Pernini. Will all the degree candidates please rise? Chair Forehand, it is my privilege to present these candidates to you. On behalf of their faculty, advisors, and deans, I hereby recommend that degrees be conferred upon them as indicated in the official program.
Thank you, Provost Whitehead. Before I begin, I would just like to take a moment to recognize two individuals and thank them for their years of service to our Bowling Green Board of Trustees. They have joined us for this commencement ceremony and are retiring from the board as of this spring. First, Jeff Radbill. Jeff, please stand. Jeff is from New York City, and he's been a national trustee for the past 6 years. Jeff has been very impactful as a board member and generous to Bowling Green State University. Because of his generosity, we were able to build the Radbill Center, a cornerstone of our life design program. David O'Brien from Lakewood, Ohio. David has served on the Board of Trustees for the past 9 years and served as their chairman for the 2021 school year. Dave's leadership was invaluable during a very difficult time for Bowling Green State University because of COVID, one of the most challenging times in the history of BGSU. Jeff and Dave, I just want to thank you for your leadership and innumerable contributions to Bowling Green State University. Please join me in a round of applause for these two. And now, on the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me as chair of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree as listed in the official program with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Baccalaureate and associate degree graduates, this is the appropriate time for the symbolic change of the tassel from right to left. To our newest alumni, let me be the first to welcome you to one of the most valuable perks, a supportive network of more than 200,000 alumni around the globe. I hope all of you have had the type of experience that will empower you to tell the BG story as you begin your next journey. Welcome to the Alumni Association of Bowling Green State University. We hope to see you back on campus soon. Our 2024 homecoming is September 26th or 29th, so mark your calendars. And now, for the first time as alumni of Bowling Green State University, please stand and join in the singing of our alma mater, performed by members of the men's chorus. The words may be found on page 56 of your program or on the screen behind me. Alumni, please be seated. Rodney Rogers will now make final remarks.
After the president's closing remarks, we ask our audience and guests to remain seated for the recessional while the platform participants, faculty, staff, and our newest alumni recess. Thank you.
So as we close our 309th commencement exercise, please remember the Bowling Green will always be one of your homes, and that each of you will forever be welcomed here as part of the Falcon family. And so I ask you to stay engaged with your classmates, stay engaged with this university, a university that is better because you chose to be here. And on these occasions, I'm reminded of a quote from the fourth president of Bowling Green State University, Ralph McDonald, and the words are inscribed on the south side of the Bowen Thompson Student Union. We are linked to this institution by invisible bonds that do not wither or dissolve. We are linked to this institution by these invisible bonds that do not wither or dissolve. because your success is our success and our success is your success. We are forever linked to this institution. And so as we look out to each of you, our newest alumni, we certainly see the next generation of thought leaders, of risk takers, of visionaries, and I hope big dreamers. You are graduates of a public university ready to create public good by making a difference in your career, in your family, in your alma mater, in your community, in the nation, and in the world. That is who you are. That is who we are. You are entering a new journey, the next chapter in your life. And this next chapter is yours to write. We cannot wait to see what you accomplish. It will be nothing less than extraordinary. Congratulations, and I, Ziggy, Ba.